This is Valley News Live at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Breaking news tonight. One person is dead after a crash on I-29 this afternoon in Fargo. State Patrol Captain Brian Newin says the crash happened just after 3 o'clock on the interstate right next to West Acres Mall.
Newin says a pickup was stopped in a lane of traffic. Two people were outside of the vehicle when an SUV hit the pickup's trailer, which then hit both people. One person was killed on the scene. The other is listed in critical condition right now. More information on that crash is expected to be released tonight.
We are continuing our coverage on breaking news we first told you about on Valley News Live at 4. A student has been suspended after the Fargo Public School District says they brought a loaded handgun to Lincoln Elementary today. Some parents are now saying they are thankful they chose to keep their kid home today after we were the first to tell you about another threat sent to Valley News Live's whistleblower hotline last week. Joining us now live from Lincoln Elementary is Valley News Team's J.C. Dodd to break down that timeline. J.C.?
Mike, Stacy, 2 school shooting threats have been called into our whistleblower hotline in the past month. And after today's incident, parents are commenting on our story saying they're concerned for their children's safety at school. The first whistleblower hotline threat at the start of this month led to increased security at both Detroit Lakes and Devils Lake schools. Then last Wednesday, another call with a similar threat saying they're going to shoot up a school on Monday. Local officers told us they've had a juvenile calling in similar threats recently, but Fargo police say last week's call to our whistleblower hotline and today's incident at Lincoln Elementary are not connected, meaning a now third threat is putting parents into fear. One parent posted to Facebook saying he kept his daughter home today from school after he saw our reporting last week on the school shooting threat. Fargo police say parents could face charges in a case similar to today's, but specific charges would depend on several factors and is not limited to parents. Reporting live in South Fargo, J.C. Dodd, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, J.C. Now, the school district does say while the student is suspended, they're waiting to determine further action while the investigation is still open.
Now, the school also says no threats were made to any students or staff members in today's incident.
Nathan joins us now with a first look at your forecast. Nathan?
Yeah, thanks, Stacy. Happy Monday, everybody. It was a beautiful one once we saw those clouds exit, some sunshine join us. And look at how warm we got. 46 in Valley City, 51 in Jamestown, 52 in Gwinner, 56 for our friends there in Sisseton. Even made it to 44 degrees in Fargo with plenty of sunshine for us this afternoon in the metro. 45 there in Devils Lake. Everybody was above freezing for those high temperatures today. I'm watching this weekend, though. We've got a parade this weekend in Fargo Moorhead. And so I want to give you a first alert as to what we're expecting for your parade plans. Look at the temperatures there in the 20s there for high temperatures on Saturday. So I do expect a lower 20s for temperatures by parade time. Could be some snow showers late on Saturday. Looks like mainly after parade time is when we expect that snow chance to join us on Saturday. But some of those snow showers could join us for Sunday as well. Looks breezy for both Saturday and Sunday as the system is making its way through. Nose temperatures there, middle 20s for those highs on Sunday. So we had those snow showers in the morning. Those exited off toward the east by lunchtime, and you could see just how sunny things got and helped those temperatures warm up nicely. Now we're seeing at this hour some clouds out toward the west, maybe a few showers, but Stacy, Mike, impacts look limited, but we have another chance for showers tomorrow. I'll have details on that coming up here in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.
This time of year, ice anglers in Minnesota are preparing, but like many lakes across the state, it's not going to be safe for a while. For example, White Earth Lake in Waban has a light covering across the water with just 2-inch thickness at the shoreline. Now, the Minnesota DNR says 4 inches. That's the minimum to go ice fishing, and they want to make sure it's at least 8 inches before you drive a car on the frozen lake. The DNR also says the ice is never 100% safe, adding that you should check ice every 100 feet.
Fargo doctors are urging the valley not to panic tonight as the latest COVID-19 variant Omicron raises concerns across the globe. At this point, Sanford doctors say it's too soon to tell if the current COVID vaccines will protect against the new strain, as it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to gather and review data. Adding new variants of COVID are something we'll likely have to live with forever.
We are all a little on the edge given our experience of the last 2 years. So we may be overreacting a little bit right now. It's always good to be cautious, but we have to be careful not to panic.
Dr. Nagpal says with the vaccine and many therapies, as well as several antiviral medications coming up the pipeline, there is no need to cancel any upcoming holiday plans or change the way you're living.
Happening right now at Fargo City Hall. Commissioners are revisiting the current face mask mandate for its employees. The temporary COVID-19 policy requiring employees to wear a mask in all city buildings, that's set to expire on Wednesday. Meanwhile, a proposal to adopt the city of Fargo's first ever police advisory and oversight board, that's up for a final vote tonight. It would be tasked with a number of duties, including reviewing use of force investigations. We're going to bring you what comes out of tonight's meeting on Valley News Live at 9 and at 10.
Fargo City Engineer Jeremy Gordon says the Broadway Bridge in North Fargo needs to come down because it's shifting and is not reliable anymore. The bridge was ordered to be closed in February. Since then, traffic has been routed to 10th Street. But as Gordon said today, homes along Royal Oaks Drive in that area may need to be bought out to make room for a new bridge, something Commissioner Dave Pepcorn is fighting against.
We've lost enough houses in North Fargo. We've given up a lot, and so I would much rather spend more money to have the bridge longer than to remove another neighborhood.
Gordon says if the bridge is demolished, a replacement won't be in place for another 3 to 5 years. No action on the bridge was decided today. That'll be discussed at Fargo's next City Commission meeting.
The community is coming together for a Ben Franklin teacher. Last week, Jennifer Forthron was getting ready for work when she became unresponsive. Doctors later determined that she suffered a stroke. A post to her Caring Bridge page says she's unable to talk, or was able to talk, but movement to her right side is slow in returning. Community members have raised almost $15,000 to help her recover. Her friends and family say that they're grateful for everyone's love and support. And if you would like to donate, a GoFundMe page has been set up in her name.
The Fargo Police Department is looking for a few good men and women to join their ranks. They're recruiting now for the 2022 Fargo Police Academy. The application process closes a week from today on December 6th. The Academy provides peace officer training through a 14-week course.
During that time, they're getting exposed to criminal law, traffic law, as well as tactical scenarios, defensive tactics, firearms training, cultural liaison training. So a variety of different topics that are taught through the course this summer.
Once complete, participants are eligible to be hired by the Fargo Police Department or throughout the state of North Dakota. The department has hired 20 officers from the past 2 academies.
What's better than following up a Thanksgiving meal and leftovers? Well, how about an over-the-top extravagant Christmas light display? The Olson family in Minot, North Dakota has been setting up elaborate Christmas displays for more than 15 years, each year getting bigger and more elaborate. Well, this year's display is focused on camping and outdoor adventure and features more than 50,000 lights.
People want to see it, and even though it's sometimes getting old, I'm getting older, harder to put up, but just the idea that people come out and they like to see it, and it's almost a tradition for some people.
Now, if you happen to be in that area, you can even tune into an FM radio station nearby that location for the full synchronized experience.
Might be worth the drive. That's pretty cool. Well, it's the holiday season. While many are out shopping, the scammers, they're also out. Still to come, we'll tell you some of the top scams to watch for.
And this evening in Fargo, expecting temperatures to stay fairly stable for us, right around that freezing mark in Fargo, with mainly clear skies for the overnight. Northwest wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour overnight. Same for our friends in Grand Forks. Fairly stable temperatures, but I'm checking the chance of some showers for our Tuesday and then a warm up of your forecast next.